The Guild is Maximum Lawyers' community of legal entrepreneurs who are taking their businesses and lives to the next level. As a Guild member, you'll build relationships, be held accountable, and learn strategies specifically designed to get you unstuck and accelerate your plan for growth. Members are also granted exclusive access to masterminds hosted around the country. Our next event is coming up, and we're heading to Scottsdale, Arizona. There's something truly magical about the power of these in-person connections where real-time breakthroughs happen. Picture this. You're surrounded by like-minded law firm owners tackling your business and mindset challenges together. The energy is electric, the insights are transformative, and the results are game-changing. Investing in yourself is the best decision you'll ever make. The knowledge, strategies, and breakthroughs you'll gain are priceless assets that will supercharge your practice and propel you forward. Join the Guild and secure your ticket to Scottsdale at the best possible price by visiting MaxLawEvents.com.
Run your law firm the right way. This is the Maximum Lawyer Podcast. Your hosts, Jim Hacking and Tyson Mutrux. Let's partner up and maximize your firm. Welcome to the show.
Welcome back to the Maximum Lawyer Podcast. I'm Tyson Mutrux. Jim is on assignment. Today we got Jay Ruane. What's up, Jay?
Hey, Tyson. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. We're going to talk about MaxLawCon 2021, and we're going to use your speaker's topic. Do you want to talk about what it is, what the topic title is?
So, well, you know me on our show, Max Growth Live, and also just being around in the forums and stuff. I like to talk about systems. And so that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm actually going to teach everybody a system for building systems. This is something I put together for the last MaxLawCon. Didn't get to do it. So I've tweaked it, added to it, improved it. And so it's new and improved for 2021. We're going to do a system for building systems.
And what is this something that you've used in your own firm and to build FirmFlex as well?
Absolutely. We use it in FirmFlex. We use it at my firm. We actually have a special top secret project that I'm working on right now. And it's the foundation for that. And so it's really all about how to get your office to buy in, get your staff to buy in, how to properly frame and format your systems so that they're understood. You know, over the last 6 months, we've added a lot of virtual and remote workers, and having systems to be able to do that has been absolutely invaluable. And so I've taken some of the best things I've stolen from some great people here in the community and tweaked some of the stuff that I had myself. So it's really going to be a great short presentation. You know, we don't need to go longer than 20 minutes, but you'll get everything you need to be able to really sort of get your mind wrapped around building the systems you need to grow your firm.
As a systems person, I am extremely excited about it. So let's build up a little bit of suspense for this top secret project. Is this the project that I know about?
So it's sort of a project you know about added to another project you know about. So like a year ago, I started talking to you about this accountability thing that I developed internally, and we thought it was a good product, but then we wanted to give people something more. And I couldn't really figure out what it was. And then I started to think about all the systems that I have that are available to people. And so probably in the next month or two, we're going to release it live to the public, and it'll include a lot of good systems-based stuff and also a way for us to sort of use AI to have daily accountability to get things done. So it's really sort of a packaging of two of my ideas together.
I like it. I like all your ideas. You always say you're an idea guy, and that's definitely true. So let's circle back to your topic though. Like why, and I know you've had a lot of different topics. You and I have thrown, if you go back to when we were planning for last year's conference, it didn't happen. And like you've thrown a lot of ideas. So why did the system for building systems stick? Like what was it about that stuck with you? Like, yeah, that's what I want to do.
Well, I think it's because it's a foundation, right? And if you have the core foundation, if you know what you're doing at that level, you can build on it and go great things. I mean, if you go back to MaxLawCon in 2019, I showed everybody a system for brainstorming, right? And it was 15 minutes, but it was, here's how you put something out there. Here's how you score it. Here's how you identify the ideas that you want to run with, right? And I use that every day, but systems are what make things reliable. And when you have reliable systems, you can grow. And too many of us, and I have fallen, casualty to this as other people, is that, you have these great ideas and you chase these bright, shiny objects. And when you do that and you don't do it methodically and purposefully, you don't necessarily get the best out of it. And you could wind up chasing another idea and another idea and another idea. And because of that, you're really you're expending a lot of energy, but you're not making a lot of progress. You're treading water and you're staying afloat, but you're not moving down the pool. And I want to get people moving down the pool.
Got it. That makes complete sense. So before I get to my last question, tell people how they can get in touch with you if they want to reach out to you, and then talk a little bit about FirmFlex.
So if you want to get in touch with me, you can find me online pretty easily. You can reach out to me on any of the social platforms at Jay Ruane, or you can shoot me an email, Jay@Ruane Attorneys or Jay@getfirmflex.com. FirmFlex is a social media marketing agency for lawyers. We sort of grew out of my existing law firm after spending, hundreds of thousands of dollars and failing miserably. We finally sort of cracked the code at how to do effective social media marketing for lawyers. And it really goes back to some of the fundamental ideas of how lawyers communicate to build a network offline, and just utilizing the tools of technology to be able to do that at massive, massive scale. We're seeing unbelievable results from some of our YouTube stuff that we're doing, some great things, obviously, on Facebook and those platforms, even doing some stuff on LinkedIn now that's turning into eyeballs on brand. And so, when you know how to use each platform properly, it really makes it a great way to sort of invest a little time, invest a little money, and get great results for your law firm. And so that's what we're about at FirmFlex. Is we provide the foundation. We have our do-it-yourself program for people who want to just dip their toe into it. We do manage things. We're now releasing social sales funnels, and we have our social super system if people want a systemic approach to social media. So we're building all of these things for the audience out there that needs to get on social media to build their brand.
And I'm actually a little disappointed in myself that I didn't bring this up to this point. Let's talk about Maximum Growth Live for a second. You and Seth Price go live in the big group during the week. Talk a little bit about what Maximum Growth Live is and when you all go live.
So we go live every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific in the group. And what it really started was Seth and I were sort of sitting around at the beginning of COVID. We're coming up on 2 weeks of doing these shows. And basically, it was an opportunity for Seth to sort of tap into his network of movers and shakers and people who have really scaled their practice. And so what we do is we talk about that itself. We're not talking about, necessarily other topics other than here's what you can do to scale and scale efficiently, effectively, and put yourself in a situation by learning from people who've done it. So Seth has tapped into coaches. He's tapped into, thought leaders and that type of thing. I get to ride the coattails, which is kind of nice. But the other thing that's really interesting about it is that we really have been able to address some of the burning questions that people have as they're trying to scale. And so our viewers, the feedback that we're getting is phenomenal. I mean, just last week, we talked to somebody about how to get out of your firm, how to sell your firm. And that's something that we all talk about, that glory day when you could say, okay, I'm packaging it up to sale. But I didn't know that you should start thinking 5 years out, right? So now if I know I want to be out at 60, okay, well, then I got 6 years to start beginning that process if I'm going to start it at 5 years out. So then so 6 years from now, I'll be 55. Then I can start to think about getting out. And now I have a blueprint for that, right? I have a resource, things that weren't necessarily available to me without knowing about it through the platform of Maximum Growth Live.
Got it. Very cool. And then here's my last question for you is, what are you looking forward to most about MaxLawCon 2021?
Well, some people might think it's the bagels. It's not the bagels. Some people might think it's the venue because, just getting out and being able to do some gambling again will be nice. But really, it's the people and just reconnecting with people. We've been all away from each other for so long that it will be great just to get back in. In fact, I'm flying in early Sunday morning, figuring I can get a whole day of Sunday to hang out, Monday to hang out, just to get back in and see the people that are going to be there, because it's at those, at those events where you pull somebody aside or you have lunch or you grab a drink where you talk about problems you face or ideas that you have. And you know me, I like to give away ideas as much as the next guy, that you can really, number one, develop relationships, but get inspiration for things you can do differently back at your own practice. And I'm looking forward to that.
Same here. I'm excited about it. If you want tickets to go to the conference, go to MaxLawCon.com. Conference is October 12th and 13th. October 13th is actually the day that I proposed to Amy. So that's an important date for me. It's also the same day Mizzou lost to Oklahoma Sooners. It was a bad day from that standpoint, but great day from my life. But October 11th is the Guild Day. So October 11th, Guild Day, it's the Monday. October 12th and 13th, that's the conference. So if you're interested in going to the conference, we are going to sell out. So go to MaxLawCon.com. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks, Tyson. Take it easy.
You too. See ya.
Thanks for listening to the Maximum Lawyer Podcast. To stay in contact with your hosts and to access more content, go to MaximumLawyer.com. Have a great week and catch you next time.